Today, we're going to be talking about a movie that is an utter pile of dog shit. Yep, I'm just going to stop right there. Editor me, cue the damn intro.
Marijuana could very well be one of the most dangerous threats to an entire generation of Americans of any drug that we know.
This movie is the equivalent of having a pimple like on the inner part of your thigh that you can't pop, so you just have to wait and wait and wait. Right out the gate, this movie is a sack of ass and misery. And somehow when I thought we were going up with these movies, we crash landed like a damn UFO. I was so disappointed in this movie. From the cast, the plot, the Bong, the Gingerdead Man, which, Lord give me the fucking strength. How bad is this movie in actuality? Will it cause the ice caps to melt because of how hot this steaming dog turd is? Let's find out. We start this movie off on an island with mommy milkers everywhere. Classic. First thing I want to point out is this little shit-sucking bastard shouldn't exist. It's gross. What the hell? Let's take a look at the first film. He looks pretty damn good. Now this. Aside from the Gingerdead Man now looking like a car crash, he tells the women on the beach that his whole plan is to kill Sarah. And that's it. That's his only use of the whole movie. And after that, we move into the title card, which is probably the best one that I've seen out of all of these movies. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really good. Really good. Yo, that intro was actually not that bad. It was long as shit, but it wasn't that bad. But unfortunately, this is the only good part of the damn movie. A part of it that doesn't even count to begin with. We then see the man who cannot act to save his damn life, Larnell, but this time he is running a weed shop in what looks like Venice Beach, California. We see that he has a co-worker that looks like the pirate painting from SpongeBob.
How could I forget? You sound like a broken record.
But sounds like Alvin if he'd been smoking for 20 years on end. This coworker's name is String, and he is the laziest bitch I've ever seen in my entire life. String is the embodiment of every single coworker that is just a culmination of the most disrespectful and laziest sack sniffers you've ever worked with. We then find out that Larnell is married to someone that I've never seen in any of the other movies. Granted, I didn't watch the other movies because I just fucking refuse to. I have self-respect, but it doesn't matter anyways. This part that you guys are seeing on screen, this is the only time she's in this movie. I swear to God, it's like 5 minutes and then she's gone. String asks Larnell how he got into the marijuana business selling marijuana accessories, and I'm just gonna play you guys this clip.
My best buds and I were slackers, right? Always getting stoned and buying stupid crap off the internet. Then one day we get this knock on the door, and the best, worst package of our lives showed up. It was beautiful, man. And then it turned into a nightmare.
That's the biggest crock of shit I ever heard, man.
If you can't tell, this movie is already in shambles 15 minutes in. I can't lie, I really couldn't concentrate on this movie. Hell, most of the clips that I've imported to Premiere don't have any sort of reactions to them because this movie gave me literally nothing to work with. If you're needing more of an explanation, look up those manufactured patties from SpongeBob. You know, the ones that are grayed out in the middle? That's the movie. After they get done telling the story, these two customers walk in, the first two of the movie, I should add, and you know, they want to totally smoke their futures away, bruh.
We just want to get so high our future great-grandchildren are like disappointed.
And honestly, it looks like they already did. The stoners are on a try and buy policy, which gets Larnell shafted on this deal because by the time they are done experimenting with all the merchandise in the store, they smoke up all of Larnell's good green gas. In response, he gets Hornswoggle over here to go and poke them like a thumbtack outside. Larnell sneaks into the back office for a little bit of a 420 session, but instead of using EB for that purpose, he's going to use her to unlock her deepest, darkest secrets, or whatever the hell. And you know, sure, you know, whenever you got a satanic flower vase in your building, killing your friends and screaming racial slurs at you, I think that's what you need to do. You need to keep it around. Larnell heads back out to the lobby where he sees Rabbit, the delivery man from the first movie that delivered EB to them, but now is a changed man. Apparently he had something worked out with the church and then got fired because he was caught selling weed in a confession booth. I don't know, they don't really elaborate on what happened. I bet you're curious what's in the briefcase, aren't you? Well, don't be. It's Evil Bong merch. Yep. They even fight about who owns the rights to sell the merch in this movie.
All handcrafted, branded, official merchandise based on that damn Evil Bong.
But you don't own the rights to EB.
Oh my god. Are we really having this conversation in this movie? How fucking stupid is this? They're literally talking about owning rights to Evil Bong and selling their merch. Yeah. This is a plot device that they actually used. After a rabbit fails to strike a deal about this Evil Bong merch that he may or may not own the rights to sell, he starts eating a Gingerdead Man cookie. That gingerbread cookie looks like shit. Larnell is watering at the mouth and cooming in his pants after seeing him eat this cookie, so he takes a stroll down to Do-Re-Mi, where Sarah is. Let's just take a breather, alright? You know that thing that parents used to tell you as a kid about like inhaling gasoline and how it'll kill your brain cells and stuff? Well, same thing applies here. So go ahead, let's take a deep breath because we're going back in. We now appear at Do-Re-Mi where this creepy bastard is looking for a specific Gingerdead Man cookie just so he can rub his schmeat and taters on the glass. Sarah comes in and tells this guy that he's got a first-class flight to destination fucked if he doesn't leave the store. So he's like, nah, I don't want a cookie, and then leaves.
Yeah, get out!
What a fucking weirdo. The coworker and Sarah start talking, and this is where I'm gonna take the word stupidity and heavily imply it here because this part makes no sense to me. Long story short, she's essentially making Gingerdead Man cookies to cope with the traumatic events of the first movie and is using them as a life lesson in the process. Make that make sense because I literally can't. Larnell finally arrives at Do-Re-Mi and requests some Gingerdead Man cookies. He's so damn excited for them that he doesn't even fucking pay for the things before he just starts munching away at them. In the midst of it though, Quasimodo is stalking them and kind of listening into whatever is going on. I'm gonna add this as well. I don't know why they removed Gary Busey after the first film. You know, maybe because of budget cuts or something, but what I'm about to show you, you cannot tell me is better than Gary Busey's version of the Gingerdead Man. Here it is.
I always thought because you turned me into this, you could reverse it somehow. Gonna make Mama proud tonight.
Oh, I know why he wasn't in the rest of the movies. It's because he didn't want his career to fucking flatline like this movie's success rate. Back to the shop, Rabbit is being a nosy bastard because he hears EB, short for Evil Bong, that's just what I'm gonna call her by. It's just gonna be way easier. He unlocks the safe with an easy combination because movie is being a movie.
420.
And he finds EB. He unties her and she starts demanding weed, so he decides to do the one thing that is a buy one get one deal on these goddamn hands and steals Larnell's secret stash. After a hit, he gets taken to a new and improved Bong world with new and improved transitions. And they are a hell of a lot better. Okay, the effects have gotten better. The effects have gotten a lot better. Back at Do-Re-Mi, Larnell and Sarah strike a deal. So while Larnell is escorting her back to the shop, the coworker and her boyfriend are playing a nice little game of let's hide the body part on top of the prep table in the back. The health department's gonna be all over your ass for this one. After some shitty puns and even shittier looking kills, they are both dead at the hands of the Gingerdead Man. I'm gonna skip past the part where Luann brings her delusional ass into the shop and go to the part where Larnell finally explains what happened with the rest of the guys. You know, Al, Bach, Brent, or Brett, I don't even know his damn name anymore. So here we go. This is why they're not in Evil Bong versus Gingerdead Man.
Alistair engineered and improved zero-gravity shitters for the space station, and, well, Bachman and Brett, they got hitched in San Fran and they're running a Pilates studio.
Why this was never at the beginning of the movie beats the hell out of me. He keeps mentioning that he didn't want to talk about it, but it would have been so much damn easier if he would have just gotten it over with in the first place. String keeps bugging Larnell that there's an evil Bong alive in the back room, and then when Larnell busts through the back door, there's EB alive and well. While Larnell and EB are going down memory lane and shit talking each other, the Gingerdead Man kills String with a fucking bong through the head. Jesus Christ almighty. This is where we get the equivalent of a serious genital itch that will not go away, because GDM and EB finally meet, and it's more of a, hey, who are you? Who the hell am I? Who the hell are you? Sort of situation, you know? Now, let me pause real quick. You see these two on screen? Well, enjoy it, because this is it. This is the build-up I just about quit this damn review over. So Larnell decides to go to Bong World to save Rabbit, I think. He doesn't really explain why he's going in there. Sarah is refusing to go because those dare campaigns are her bread and butter, so Larnell thinks of another 4-letter acronym by the letters of IDFC and brings her with him by blowing smoke in her face. GDM decides he wants to join them just to kill Sarah and become a human again, so with a little puff, he passes on to Bong World. Now, once Sarah and Larnell touch down in Bong World, they see these foods in the sky that later turn out to be the gods of Bong World. I guess. They never explain it in this movie, probably in the other movies. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure that one out. Well, after the Gingerdead Man starts seeing Gary Busey on a rock and says that he's gonna try to be him again.
Just wait, pal. I'll be you again soon enough.
No, you're not. He gets taken to a place where he's convicted on a plethora of charges. Don't worry though, this court system is as effective as a coin toss and is immediately forgiven for a second chance in life. Now, let me explain this ending, because this is the most blue-balled ending I've ever seen in a movie. Larnell asks Rabbit to come back. Rabbit says, nope, I've got boobs and bud, I'm good. But if you want to leave, just let yourself not think about being here. And with these, they're out of Bong World.
I get it.
Oh my god, was that the secret to escaping Bong World this entire time? This was the goddamn secret the entire time. Hey, if you don't want to be here, just don't be here. What are you doing? It's the equivalent of, are you sad? Quit being sad. EB tells him that she's not gonna let the Gingerdead Man leave Bong World and makes it seem like she's got a hell of a time waiting for him. But instead he smokes some weed, delivers a punchline, and that's it. This is how it ends. This is legit how it ends.
That's how the cookie fucking crumbles.
Nah, bro, I'm done. This movie is fucking horrible. I would rather watch all the not safe for work shit on r/5050 than to ever see this damn movie again. So, with that being said, I'm chucking it into the same tier as Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. And if you disagree with me on this, damn it, you just can't be helped in life. I'm sorry that the education system failed you along the way. That was a little too damn harsh. I'm sorry about that. And while you're at it, go ahead and go watch these two videos talking about the antagonist of this movie. And as always, I'm your host with the most, going live from overseas to coast blackout, going dark. I will see all of you in the next one. Keep it brutal, keep each other safe. Until next time, later!